What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. We're going to be checking out Frost Shock today. The name of the song is The Swarm. This is the Mad Scientist Musician channel. We do first time here, song analysis, gear reviews, originals, covers, improvs, all kinds of different music and recorded content. Like that kind of stuff, hit the subscribe button. Like the video if you like the video. Have you guys ever heard of the band Frost Shock before? You got any information? These are all blind reacts. I don't know what I'm looking at, where they're from, what they even are. Hopefully it's metal. A lot of the times I get lucky when I pick on a band and it is metal. I have picked on a couple of bands and they were not metal and it really threw me for a loop, but it was actually kind of cool in the long run, so it was worth it. But yeah, so have you heard of the song? Have you heard of the band? Do you know anything about them? Let me know down in the comments below. We also have memberships available because we do reaction dumps, we do song reactions, and we'll put down quite a few different videos at a time, schedule them out over the weeks. You guys want early access to the videos, you want to help support the channel, memberships are the best way to do that for less than a cup of coffee a month. You get early access to videos, and you help out a content creator at the same time. This is a small channel we're trying to grow. The longer you watch these videos, share them to other places, share them with your friends. Really appreciate every bit of support we get. That little thanks buttons for donos people that don't want to do memberships, but you like what we do about the video or something. Really appreciate it. All right, let's get into it. Alright, so it is metal, and it's got a 4/4 time signature. Standard time signature for most music. It may have an odd time signature in it. We will point it out if we find it, that's for sure, because those are something that I like to point out. That way people can see the differences in how the music is played in that instance. Being that most everything's 4/4 time, they're pretty used to hearing it one way. When you get something that's different, it's kind of neat to point it out. Got some hard, heavy riffs going on. Guitars really don't sound like they super drop. It might be drop D. 6-string, good, hard, heavy vocals. Not really like death metal style harsh, but heavy, hard vocals. Oh, I like the use of ambient sounds, where he's got the main riff that's being played and then they play ambient chords over it, giving it a really full sound, and it kind of backs everything up. The double bass patterns are just amazing. Great, fast metal double bass patterns, hard rim shots on the drums. We'll see if he has any cool, fancy, flashy fills to kind of show changes for the song. Vocals, yep, more strained, harsh vocals than death metal style grumbles and growls. Really cool so far. Let's go. That was a typical kind of metal fill. It is neat seeing the vocalist being the rhythm guitarist. We'll see if he throws any kind of lead guitar stuff in there like solos or whatnot. Wouldn't put it past them. A lot of guitarists like to shine. Some of them like just playing rhythm. That was really a cool little drum fill that he used to show there was a change coming though. Pretty standard drum fill, but still got a neat fast pattern to it. Gallop patterns. All right, so the drummer, the bass player, and the rhythm guitarist are all locked in. The rhythm guitar and the bass player are pretty much mirroring each other, and They might be an octave apart, a couple octaves apart, really depending upon where they are in the song, but they're definitely doing an amazing job mirroring each other. You really got to listen to hear the differences between the two. Every once in a while, the rhythm guitar will hold a note a little bit longer where the bass will twang it a few more times. Other than that, yeah, bass is really keeping up with the kick drums and the guitar, doing an amazing job with that, and he's blending in so well that it's really kind of hard to hear, but it could be in the mix too, and it could be that I don't have headphones on and have it cranked either. I'm listening through monitors. I give him props. It's not a super hard riff to play, but it's tricky enough that having to do the vocals and concentrate on singing and playing that riff while being in perfect time with the other guitarist is tricky. So super props to the vocalist on this one, because what he's doing is not easy at all. And it's all sounding really, really cool. Let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think about the sound, the tone of the guitars, the fuzziness to them? Let me know. That's a really, really neat guitar part. Here we go. Yeah. Rhythm's kicking in the held notes, and lead pulls lead and starts doing some really neat stuff. Trying to figure out what kind of guitars these are. They look like they're just like custom built guitars, maybe Solars, but yeah, just absolutely gorgeous Explorer body style guitars. I love them. Absolutely love them. Beautiful, beautiful guitars. I do know some bands remove the names off the instruments. That way they can hide their sound in an essence. Corrosion of Conformity was one of those bands that they removed all the labels off of everything so that it made it harder for people to copy their sound. They had to really research and dig to figure out what they were using to get the sound and tones that they were using. Some bands find very unique sounds and tones that work. Other bands, they don't care. They'll flash it around. That's like some of the Lamb of God stuff. When you hear the double kicks going on, they literally used a recording of a typewriter, the click of a typewriter, to help fill in the pat on the kick drums. So, yeah, if you've got the time, the energy, and the know-how, you can take any sound and supplement it in a different track and add it to something to help accentuate, exaggerate, or just completely change the sound of something. This isn't really a low chug style song. Very standard sounding in tone and sound. Good fuzziness on the distortion. It's a heavy gain song to a point, but it's got a real pretty tone to it too, where it's clear to a fuzziness. And this drummer is a timekeeper machine. if I'm not mistaken, that was an odd time signature. Because I'm getting a lot of 1, 2, 3s on it without a 4. And odd time signatures would be 5, 7, 9. So you get a run of 3, a run of 2, a run of 4, a run of 3, 2 runs of 3s, and a run of 2. So there's multiple different ways to get an odd time signature. And this is definitely like a 1, 2, 3 kind of count. Could be mistaken, but it sure seemed like it. Beautiful harmonies between the bass and the 2 guitars. The 2 guitars are basically playing an octave apart, and the bass isn't doing the full arpeggio, which is playing a chord individually noted. He's playing the main notes on top of what the guitars are doing. Oh, this is so cool. Very pretty part. The slowdown, really appreciate it because it brings more of an emotional pull to this part of the song. Very, very cool. Done. Well done. Well done. Close, but they're not the same. There he goes. I was getting a 6 count on that one. I do like his vocals, I really do. They're not crazy harshes, it's just like a strained, hard, heavy vocal, but it's got the neat high rasps and low rasps, and it fits with the chugs that he's doing. Everything in this song is fitting together so well. It's so well balanced, so well executed. The breaks between the different parts, how it's changing from fast to slow, and the riffs that they're using, the choices of notes and how sometimes one goes up, one goes down, the minor changes in the mirroring and then the echoing, it's just so beautifully done. Cleans. And then fuzzies in the background. This is a really neat part because you've got the fast, fuzzy strumming of the rhythm guitar, and then the beautiful cleans of the lead guitar, and everybody else is just cut out. It's just focusing on the 2 guitars, and this is a really, really beautiful part of the song. I love it. He's just playing an arpeggio, which is just a chord, over and over, changing it a little bit. Two different chords. Nice cymbal swell. Oh, blast beat. Yes. Oh, he's still doing the clean part. Oh, it's a beautiful mix between the two. guitar mates. I'm gonna hurt these guys. No. There's the names. Fabian, Woody, Fleming, Mats. That was so cool. I really appreciate everything about that. How they had the cleans mixed with the fuzz and distorted. Beautiful guitar parts. Speed, the slowness, the harmonies, the mirroring, the vocals. Really hard, heavy vocals with the rasp. Not quite death metal harsh vocals, but the mix between the highs and the lows and the mids, this was just cool all the way around. I didn't know what I was walking into when I clicked on this video. I was hoping it would be a really cool band that had a really cool song, and we got lucky once again. This was definitely something that was a lot of fun to hear, a lot of fun to analyze. It had a lot of tricky points in it where one of these days I'll be able to pull all those things out of the air and know exactly what they are. But at this point, it's like, was it? Is it? Am I right? I'm guessing myself because I'm not actually 100% positive on if I'm right or not. I'm still learning. This is all a big learning experience, and it's a lot of fun. So we're having fun while we're doing it. We're trying to figure out what's going on. The mix on this thing was beautiful. Instruments, well done. Everything, the drummer was like a clock, perfect timekeeping. Everybody was in sync, dialed into each other. It was so well put together and performed. Hope we can find more like this. We're going to check more out in this band because this is definitely some neat stuff. I don't know how many people are actually going to watch this video. I did realize there was an audio video lineup thing going on that used to not be there, so I know as the computer got fuller, the recording started getting a little goofy, so I watched a couple of videos and saw that, yeah, the audio and video is not quite lined up, so we're going to try and straighten all that stuff out. The last cover I did, the Slayer cover, yeah, I was 8.08 seconds ahead on the audio versus the video. So yeah, we gotta dial this stuff back, get everything all lined up, get everything all figured out. I thank everybody that supported the channel, all the subscribers and the members that we've got. You guys are great. Everybody that made it to the end of the video. We're figuring this stuff out as we go. If nobody says anything in the comments, I'm not gonna know about it. So that's another thing. Sometimes I see it when I'm editing, sometimes I don't. It really depends on how the software It all depends on how the software wants to work at that point in time. Premiere Pro can be an amazing thing, and other times it can be quite problematic. Is what it is. Did I give you guys a number yet? Kind of blabbed a little extra over. Did I say 50? I don't know. I can't remember. 50 down in the comments below if you made it this far. If not, whatever the number was previously and you missed my last little blab, appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.